Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a book that's all about how to focus in a world full of distractions. Deep Work by Newport. This book is huge, and I'm excited to break it down with Sarah. Sarah, ready to get deep into this one?
Oh, you bet. Deep work really makes you rethink how we approach work these days. It's not just about recognizing distractions, it gives you actual steps to cut through all the noise and get more meaningful work done. So, where do we start?
Well, the main idea of the book drives home is that deep work, working in a focused, distraction-free state, creates high-value results. It's about pushing your brain to its limit and getting things done that really matter.
Right. And the book makes it clear. Deep work is rare, and that's why it's so valuable. With all the constant emails, notifications, and social media pings, most people never get a chance to work in that deep, focused way.
Exactly. We're bombarded with shallow work, things like responding to emails, going to unnecessary meetings, or scrolling through social media. Shallow tasks are easy to do, but don't add much value in the long run. Meanwhile, deep work is challenging, but rewarding. It's what drives innovation, big projects, and real progress.
And that's why deep work stands out. In a world that's obsessed with multitasking, if you can train yourself to focus deeply, you're going to stand out from the crowd. The book really emphasizes that if you can master deep work, it becomes your superpower.
And here's the thing, it's not easy. The world's structured in a way that actually encourages shallow work. It's become the default. But that's where the book steps in, with some solid rules to help us build deep work into our lives. Should we dive into those?
Definitely. The first rule is to work deeply. This is all about creating routines and habits that make it easier to get into that focused state. You can't just decide one day to be focused. You need structure. The book suggests things like time blocking your day, having a dedicated workspace, or using apps that block distractions.
Yeah, and the book makes it clear. Fighting distractions is a daily battle. That's why rituals are important. Whether it's setting aside a few hours each morning or turning off notifications completely during work time, you need to build deep work into your schedule.
Right. It's not just about willpower, it's about setting up your environment to make deep work easier. And another key part of this is something surprising: embracing boredom.
That's a big one. The book argues that we've trained our brains to be addicted to stimulation. Every time we feel even a tiny bit bored, we check our phones or switch tasks. But to get better at focusing, we have to get comfortable with being bored.
Exactly. The idea is to resist the urge to always entertain yourself and instead build your tolerance for focus. The book suggests practicing focused thinking during boring tasks or scheduling specific breaks for distractions. It's all about training your brain to handle downtime so that when you need to focus, you can.
That hit home for me. We're all so used to filling every free second with something, and it's really killing our ability to stay on task. The book also talks about something pretty controversial: quitting social media.
Yeah, this rule doesn't mean you have to delete all your accounts, but it does make you rethink how you use social media. We often justify spending time on social media by saying, "It's helping me stay connected," or "I get some value out of it." But is it really? The book suggests we should be more selective about which platforms we use and why.
Exactly. It's about asking, does this add enough value to justify the time it takes away from deep work? For most people, the answer is no. So the book challenges us to cut down or quit entirely, unless social media genuinely supports our professional or personal goals.
And it's not just about quitting cold turkey. It's about being intentional. If social media isn't serving you, it's probably taking more than it's giving. But let's not forget another major rule: draining the shallows.
Oh, this one's huge. We all have shallow tasks that take up our day, but the book encourages us to minimize them. The idea is to schedule your day in such a way that you see exactly where your time is going. If you don't do this, shallow tasks, like answering endless emails or going to meetings that don't matter, will eat up your time.
That's right. Time blocking is a big one here. By scheduling every minute of your day, you become much more aware of how much time is spent on shallow work versus deep work. And once you see how much time is wasted, it's easier to make adjustments.
It's not about being rigid, but about having control. We all need to do some shallow tasks, but they shouldn't dominate our day. If you're not intentional, they will.
And that's really the heart of the book, being intentional about how we work. If you can minimize shallow work, embrace boredom, and build routines that support deep focus, you can unlock the power of deep work.
And the benefits are huge. More productivity, better quality work, and even more fulfillment. Deep work isn't just a productivity hack. It's about doing work that matters. Work that challenges you and makes a real impact. All right, so to recap, deep work gives us some powerful tools to navigate a world full of distractions. Let's run through the key points.
First, deep work is valuable. It's the kind of focused effort that produces high-quality results and makes you stand out.
Second, deep work is rare. Most people are caught up in shallow work, which is why mastering deep work is such a superpower.
Third, deep work is meaningful. When you're in that state of deep focus, you're fully engaged in what you're doing, and that's incredibly fulfilling.
Next, work deeply. Create routines and structures to make deep work a habit, not just an occasional burst of productivity.
Embrace boredom. Train your brain to focus by resisting the urge to constantly entertain yourself.
Quit social media, or at least be intentional about which platforms you use and why. That's it, everyone. We hope this breakdown of deep work helps you rethink how you approach your work. And remember, it's not about making huge changes all at once. Start small. Maybe schedule a few hours of deep work each week and build from there. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button. No need to think deeply about that one.
Yeah, just a quick tap. And don't forget to subscribe, leave us a comment, and let us know. What's your biggest distraction, and how are you planning to work more deeply? We'd love to hear your tips. Maybe we can all learn a few focus hacks from each other. Thanks for watching, everyone.